Hi, welcome to Antlab Games. I'm host Anthony.
And I'm Francis.
Today we're playing Peacemakers.
Horrors of War.
Now, we've covered the original Peacemakers.
Dawn of the Peacemakers.
Dawn of the Peacemakers, many moons ago.
Yes.
So you got to see how that played. This is sort of a newer version of it, right? Sort of like a
new
follow-on.
and improved.
Follow-on, improved version with streamlined rules
Mm-hmm.
and all sorts of other goodies. And we're going to take you through the scenario after we kind of explain what's going on here.
Yeah.
So, like the original Peacemakers, we are peacemakers. We are not here to fight. We are here to prevent damage.
Yeah.
Really. Prevent too much fighting. Like, right? We're here to
balance the scales.
I guess so.
I guess, right?
Yeah.
And just calm everybody down.
Yeah.
Get everybody, come down. It's not
Be
fight.
friendly. So this is in the Dale of March's universe. So there are little anthropomorphic animals that are doing human things, right? So they're fighting each other, and all these different animal species are always at war, right? There's never long-term peace. So so we have these peacemakers who come in and try to indirectly manipulate these battles in order to demotivate both sides enough that they just give up. Like,
Exactly.
we're so done here.
Yeah.
If the morale of one side the motivation ever just drops completely, and that one side surrenders, then we lose, right? So because you can't have that, right? You don't want any side to win. You want them to just both leave.
Right.
So this game is scenario based. It comes with a set of scenario books that actually have the playmat.
Forms your mat and everything. Yeah.
It tells you what creatures are out there, how to seed the board. It's all very, very intuitive. Every army has their own sort of order deck, a left and right side. This guy only has one deck, though.
Yep.
That they'll be activating every round and doing their own stuff. So it's on us to try to figure out what they're going to do.
Yeah, so a lot of what we're going to be doing in our actions is to be looking through these decks, try and get an idea of what the different animal classes are doing or what they're preparing to do, and then moving them potentially into position where that's going to benefit our goal of demotivating both parties.
Yep, exactly. So how are we going to do that? We're going to be getting these resource cards, right? So we'll be drawing 4 cards, and between the two of us, we're going to be splitting them and seeing who wants to play with what. Why would that matter? Because we are each controlling our own little peacemaker. So I've got the bird guy, and you've got that little foxy fox, right? So some of these cards are actually specific. Let me get a nice zoom in so you can see it.
That's good, yeah.
So you've got that symbol there, which is the fox. So you get to move 1, but if you're the fox, you get to move 2 nearby units 1 space backwards. So he can kind of manipulate them and force them to kind of move back. Set sail is a card for this scenario that will get us to do certain things with the pirate ship over there. And so I'm going to take, you always take the foxy card, right?
Yeah.
So you can have the foxy card. I'll take the card that's good for my little bird guy.
Okay.
This green card can't be used by either of us for the ability, for the powered up ability, but we can still use it.
But we can still use it for the actions.
Yep.
Do you want to do the set sail?
I'm going to do that one. You can have this guy.
Go out and see the turtle.
Yeah, exactly. Just to give you some more background of what's happening here. So the Bear Clan here has invaded, right? So you've got Tati the Valiant, their leader, and 3 bear chargers coming in to attack the Macaw Fortress, right? So you've got the Macaws here, where they have their commander here. And in this game, if the commander ever dies, the game's over.
Yeah, because that demotivates everybody, obviously.
Completely, right? So he's got 3 of these Macaw soldiers and a Macaw ranger over here. Each creature has a attack range and an attack power of how much damage they're going to do, as well as a total hit points.
Yes.
And they all have different shaped bases because each same shaped group will activate, and that's how you kind of manage the AI, if you will. Right. So what's important to note as well is that different terrain types allow for different things. So water terrain, you can't build fortresses, fortifications on, like this little shield. They automatically negate 1 damage because they're in cover. Same with this guy. If it has a motivation symbol and this character leaves that square, they lose motivation because they're motivated because they're in the fortress, basically. So obviously you can see the fortress is motivated, and these guys automatically negate 1 damage. There are no forests on this map. In a forest, you would automatically gain stealth. So those, unless you're right adjacent to that, the 2 armies are adjacent to each other. They won't see them when they target to attack. So I think that's all for this map.
Yeah, we also have the turtles.
Right, so these guys, so the pirates are sort of the, they're on the same side as the bears, and what they're going to be doing is they're going to just be shelling the fortress with cannon fire, as we'll be drawing through their order deck, right? So they have their orders, and they'll be hitting any one of these random spots. We'll have to roll a die to figure out which one that is. But the turn order is really simple. We start the game by doing our adventure phase, which is just playing our cards, right? Yes. And we can play them in any order. It doesn't matter. We can play as many as we want as long as we have cards to play, and we can decide to stop at that point. And then it goes to the army phase where they'll be activating all of their orders in initiative order, and we'll show you how that calculation is done as well. And then we will do a status to see if either side has given up. If they've gotten both of their motivation levels into the green, at the end of the round, we win. That's it. We've demotivated them to the point where they're ready to give up. And if that isn't the case, we start a new round. We draw cards after we finish playing our actions. We'll draw 4 more cards. And then they go, and then we go again. And then they go, and then we go again. So that's how the flow is going to go. Yeah. Like I said, we can't... The premise of this game and the strategy here is that you cannot just go and demotivate them. Right. That's just not how this works.
Yeah, and you can't fight them.
Nope.
Like, we don't have cards that are like... Well, I think there are a few, but not too many.
Like one where you can damage somebody.
Right, but otherwise we can heal, but really we're moving and manipulating these other animal creatures.
That's it. One surefire way to guarantee that motivation going down is to have one of the units die.
Yeah.
Like, kind of allow an attack to go through that kills a unit. Then that side will lose 1 motivation, but we're going to gain horror cards into our resource deck that have some punishing passive abilities that you don't really, because the horrors of war are bad. Right?
Yeah, they are.
You never really recover from that. So we're going to play a few rounds. We're going to give you guys a good feel of how the flow of this goes. This is scenario 2. With the prototype, there were 2 scenarios. I think a lot of the videos out there I've seen were scenario 1 as far as playthrough goes. So we'll give you guys an idea.
And that's more a little basic.
That's real basic. Little more how to play. Complex. This is just give you a little bit more juice to it. And granted, the time that this play is listed for in the book is 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Right, yeah.
So it's a slow cook. It's not, you've got to really manipulate things and build your hand up to a point where you can get these guys into the right positions. But we'll show, hopefully we can get a few motivation down. No guarantees.
Good stuff.
One tip to go through in the beginning is to look at the order decks before you start the game.
Yeah, so you know what they're capable of.
That's the whole secret to this game is finding out what type of situations are going to demotivate each side so that you can kind of set up those scenarios and influence that to happen. It's not easy.
No, it's not.
It's not easy keeping the peace, for sure.
I'm going to go ahead and go.
Yes.
So I'm going to start by doing emergency care, which I'm just going to use. This would allow you to heal.
Why don't you explain how the cards work first?
Okay, absolutely. Can you give me a nice close?
I'll give you a zoom in. How about that?
There we go. That is perfect. All right, so on each card, you're going to have some flavor text that just kind of names the card. And then starting at the top, on the left-hand side, we have some actions that we can take using this card. So the first one is a move and a draw card, pretty self-explanatory. It's got the boot for move and draw card for draw card. We can also build fortresses. So we have these little cubes, at least in the prototype, that we can use to place on the map. And those will be fortresses, which will negate damage. And then this last one with the little finger pointing like this allows us to actually move this card from my hand into Anthony's hand or to another player who's assisting.
Which is called delegate. So you have to choose one of those actions or the scheme.
Or the scheme on the bottom. So for example, this one says remove up to 2 damage from a nearby unit. The keyword nearby, we're used to that being like orthogonally adjacent. In this case, it has to be the same space where your critter is located.
In the hex.
In the hex. So I know I can't do that, but I'm going to use this to move, and I can move 1 and draw a card. So I'm just going to go up here, and I will draw a card.
Yep. The one symbol that you didn't see, show them that one.
Oh, yes, this one. Well, they're going to see it in a second. Yeah, I know. They're going to see it in a second because I'm going to use it. Not on this card. This eyeball lets us look through these decks.
Well, reveal.
Reveal. So I'm going to do that with this card. Now, this is a 2 eyeball.
Where's the one you spent already? Oh, it's already down.
It's down here.
Okay.
So I'm going to use the 2 eyeball, and again, in order to see the orders that are coming up, in order to do this action, you need to be in a space with the creature whose orders you want to look at.
Correct.
So I'm in the space with the macaws. I've got 2 eyeballs, which means I can kind of scout twice.
Yep.
And I will just take a look at what's coming up for them, which will give you an idea of what they're going to do.
And this will stay up.
Yep. So this will stay up because at the end of our adventure phase, these orders are going to come down and this is what they're all going to do. So then we'll talk a little bit more about how those play out afterwards. But what we know now about the macaws is, first of all, they have an order strength of 6, 7, 8, 9. 9.6, the speed of 9.6 actually. Yep. This is important because whoever has the higher speed is going to conduct their orders first. So we know that that's pretty high. They have a good chance of going first. The left-hand side of this it says swift. If this is the faster order, which I just explained, they're going to gain a motivation. If it's the slowest order, they're going to lose a motivation. So we know there's a good chance they might gain motivation here. And then they are going to fortify as their action. So each circle-based macaw places 1 fortification on its space. So
there's 2 of them. Yep. Okay. So they'll fortify up.
Yeah, so they're going to gain some motivation to fortify, most likely.
So they're not attacking this round.
They're not attacking.
These get discarded.
Which is good to know.
And she doesn't have to go, like I can go now and then she can go and that's it. So set sail, move from one anchor to another and draw a card from the resource deck. Yep. So I'm already on the anchor.
Yep.
So I can play the set sail. And this lets me move from one anchor to another and draw a card. So I'm going to come out to the pirate ship and draw a card. The reason being is I want to see, great.
Yeah.
Right here, I'm going to use a scout on a card I just drew. So I'm going to scout the deck of the turtles. So we have here, let me find that one. There she is. If the Tutara has a full health, +1 motivation, and it takes 2 damage. Party time. I guess he's getting crazy. He's getting motivated,
Party time.
and he's going to take 2 damage. And otherwise, he loses 1 motivation, which is shared with the bear. So if he has full health, so if we can hurt him somehow before this round ends, he will actually lose. We will demotivate them.
Okay. Are you able to hurt him?
I am not. I don't have a card that lets me do that.
Oh. Okay.
So I can also play this one. This is called Local Contacts, right? I'll play it for the scheme. Flip the topmost card, or any card, if you're the bird, face up from any army's deck. Okay. Now, mind you, I don't have to flip the top card. I can flip the second card or the third card. Once you flip them, they stay up. So you can actually reveal their orders, and at some point have every single order for the entire deck revealed.
Yeah.
So you know what's coming, and then you can start manipulating their decks. But I'm going to go with the bears, this one here, and they have burning. At least one bear in this group has, and the group is determined by the right side card.
Are you sure we want to do that one?
Well, I've already done it, so I can't not do it.
Okay.
Why?
Well, because we don't have any more actions to take, really.
Oh.
So I'm like, why wouldn't we just dig for what's going on next time?
Oh, okay, well.
See what I mean?
It's already done, though. Okay. I think to go back would be cheating, right?
Okay.
So at least one bear in this group has a wound, lose motivation. So that stinks because nobody's taken any damage yet, right? Because it's the first round. Like the bad guys haven't gone yet. So unfortunately, that's that. So you're gonna play. You're gonna hold that card. You can hold. There's no hand limit.
Yeah, I know, and I guess I'll just hold on to it.
Yeah, I think what we need to do is start like holding cards. You can leave them up so they can see what we have.
So you can see what I have.
Like kind of like building up a supply so that we can make bigger actions when it makes more sense.
Sure.
I think that's where we kind of feel like you need to spend all your cards, but you don't necessarily need to do that. Yeah. So here's a bird card and a bird card I'll take. And you can take, and there's a fox card.
Oh yeah, perfect.
So we get our cards, but we don't get to do anything now. So they get to go, and we're going to reveal all of their orders. And they say pull them off the board into a below discard, but
this way you can see them.
Yeah, otherwise you're not going to be able to see. So we've got a 6 total, a 9 total, and a 0. So the 9's going first.
Okay. So this is the fastest, so they're going to gain a motivation. And then each macaw is going to place a fortification on its space. So these two.
So the circle ones are going to get shielded, so they're going to have 2 defense this round if they get shot.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens. Now the bears go. If at least one bear in this group has a wound, they don't. And for each wound, a bear gains +1 damage this round. But so they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
The bears are burning. And the group is this like gear, so it would have been these two guys. So each gear bear moves 1 space forward. Oh man. Bears can move into a macaw space. They do, if they do, they immediately attack. So they didn't yet, so we're okay.
Okay.
So that's done. Party time, if he has full health, he gets +1 and takes 2 damage. So he is going to take 2 damage. We'll track that here. With 2 chips. And that's it. So these all get discarded. We'll bring them off. And these stay face down until we scout them again. So now that they're done, we check to see motivation tracks. We're fine. We don't win. Next round. So we can play our actions again. But these defenses don't carry over.
Yeah.
They last the round.
For the battle, basically.
Yeah, they last just for that round, that battle. So we're going to want to try to maybe reveal, right?
Yeah. I mean, what do you have? What do you have?
So I can move any 2 cards from a nearby army's deck to any other position in the deck, which doesn't help us. I can place 2 fortifications on any space without water.
Yeah.
And create a safe haven. That's...
But you can't really use any of your stuff. The thing is, you can only get off this island with the set sail.
Correct. So
I think there's like 2.
I can scout his next action so we can see what's coming.
Yeah. Or you could move any 1 card from his deck into any other position. So you could get the next set sail and like move it to the top. So you know you can
Well,
get
the
off
set
this
sails
island.
are in our deck.
Oh, they're in our deck.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I may hold off on playing my cards. Play my cards right.
All right. Do we want to give the macaws? We don't really want to give anybody defense right now.
Yeah, we kind of want to let the battle start a bit, I think.
So I guess I'll just hold on to these 2. Let's just let it simmer.
I think so. So we're going to get 4 more cards. We'll slow play this a bit. See what pans out. Let the animals do their thing, right?
It's very counterintuitive.
Yeah, this one heals. Here's one for you.
Okay.
Your little guy. We have 2 guys that heal. We'll split those, so we each have 1. All right, so we've got some cards. And again, a lot of what we have just manipulates things. It doesn't
That's all it ever does.
Directly impact them. So let's flip everybody up and see what orders we've got. So you have 7 on the right. So the right is going to activate first. So what do you got?
It's the fastest order in this round, gain a motivation. And each circle macaw is going to strike. So here we go. So circles, we come down here to our cheat sheet. We've got 2 of those. They have a range of 2 and a hit of 3.
Oh, wow.
So
they are
probably going to hit this guy.
Oh, he's definitely going to hit that guy. So he's within a range of 2. He's the closest, so he's going to take 3 damage.
Yep.
The bears have 5 health.
They have 5 health.
Yep.
Now, this guy's also going to attack. He has a range of 2. Can he choose?
No, they all hit him.
They all hit him?
Yeah, so he dies.
Why?
Because that's how the rules are.
Oh.
They hit the closest guy, and if there's multiple targeting the same unit, they all take damage at the same time. You accumulate their damage, and
they all hit at the same time?
Yep, they all hit the same guy.
Well, they don't hit that guy?
Nope.
Oh.
Because they always hit the closest first.
Oh, and he's like 1 space away.
Correct.
That's right. Okay.
So he's dead.
Right.
They lose a morale for that, but we are going to take a horror card and put it on top of our deck now. We're going to draw that next.
Yeah, that's bad.
So that's their activation. And then the bears are going to go, and let's zoom on that. Oops.
That's not good for the bears.
Here we go. So
revoked.
Do not resolve the right half of this order and lose a morale. So these guys, where's the bears at? There you go, are going to move 1 down. That's not bad. I mean, we're getting them down. That's the whole point of this, right? So they're not even going to activate that. So that's good. And then we have the turtles going.
I guess it works like thematically because they're like, I got hit.
Yeah, now they're even more.
And did you take your, did you bring them down a motivation?
I did.
For
they started at 10,
guy?
so they're down 2 now.
All right. Did you put them on this thing?
I did not. I'm going to put him there now.
Okay.
All right, so he goes here, actually. There's a space for all of them. So he's dead. If all the troops die, you lose. He's going to heal up 4 health, and then that's it. So that's how that one went. That was not good.
Okay.
So now it's our turn. So what are we going to do here?
Well, we got a lot of cards.
Yeah, we probably should have shielded him, but we had no idea what they were doing.
Yeah. No, but we didn't really want to shield him. We want them kind of to
yeah,
getting down.
We
you
do,
know?
but we don't want them dead.
Yeah, but they're nowhere near dead.
No, I mean, they're units. As their units die, we get these.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, you want them to get hurt,
but not dead.
Not die.
Yeah, that's the balance here.
It's so hard being a peacekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, I have so many shields.
Well, let's start scouting.
You want to scout a
little
bit?
Yeah, we want to see if they're going to attack or not again.
All right. So I'm in Macaw's. I can play 2 cards and scout twice.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay.
What do we have?
All right. So we have impatient on the left. So after this order's right half. If this right half is strike, which it is, place it face up on the top of the deck, which just means that the strike card is going to stay out.
Mm-hmm.
Each gear-shaped macaw is going to attack. So this guy.
Mm-hmm.
After this order, if the Tuataras have 4 damage or less, they lose a motivation.
Oh, wow.
4 damage or less, they lose motivation. Oh, they lose a motivation. Right. Okay. Makes sense. That's cool. How much damage does he have?
0. He healed himself.
Oh, he does.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's right. He can't die.
He can't die. He has infinite health, so he can just take massive damage. I'm going to scout the turtles, rather. And let's see, fire the cannon. All right, so he has full health. We'll roll a die. If at least one adventurer is nearby, we may re-roll it for him. But he's going to attack all units on whatever number space. So he's definitely shelling the fortress. But if the bears receive wounds from this attack, they lose morale, which is good.
If they receive wounds, they lose morale. Yep. Okay, well that's good.
But the only 2 spaces they could be in besides being in this. So that guy would have been in range, but he's dead.
Okay. But this space.
They all count too, but the bears have to move in.
Right, but they're all in different numbers.
Yep.
So regardless of what you roll, you only roll 1 number, right?
Yes. We have to hope it hits.
Yeah.
Which is not good. It's not easy.
Yeah, and they're in the protected areas. I almost feel like we should try and move them, but we can't. Can you move anybody?
No.
Well, you're all the way out there with the turtle anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can't. You have to be nearby or in their square to interact with them. That's why we can't scout their deck. Unless you run over there and go scout his deck.
I could do that. I just spend all the rest of my cards.
Get with the bears.
Okay, so I'll do this. I'll move 2. You want me to move here? Like this? Or like this?
Yeah, go to the top one.
Yeah, I will, because I get to draw a card.
Oh, you're going to get the good card. So read it.
It's the hard breakdown. Discard all your resource cards.
That's me, actually, because it goes
Oh, because it goes top down.
Yeah.
So you're going to discard all your resource cards. Draw the same amount of cards from the resource deck.
Oh, that's cool.
That's not bad at all.
No, that was really good, actually.
Sometimes
look at that.
having
I got
a breakdown is
card.
good. There you go.
Yeah, I'm always on the verge of that.
There you go. I know.
So it stays in your deck, though. That's going to keep coming around.
Okay. So, all right. So those are done. And then I'll use this and I'll scout. Do you want to see what their motivation is going to be or their attack?
Their attack. What are they doing?
Charge. So it's going to be...
Oh, they're going to move.
Yeah. Gear bears.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm going to spend my set sail. I'm going to get off of this turtle island and come back to the coast, right? And I draw a card. I'm going to do this false order to move 2 spaces. That's 2 boots. I'm going to come up to here. And then I'm going to use my food poisoning card. Oh, see, this one allows me to give wounds.
Yeah, that's the one that can give wounds. But you need to be on a space with the...
With the what?
It has to be nearby.
Well, I wasn't going to do the food poisoning. I was going to use it to build 2 fortifications here.
Why?
Because the macaws are going to attack and they're going to kill.
The bear?
Well, yeah. Well, let's see. That. Oh, no. This macaw's attacking.
Yeah.
Only him. So that's fine. I don't have to do that.
Yeah, save that one because that's good. Because remember, if bears take wounds during this turtle attack, they're going to lose motivation, which is good. So we kind of want them to get hit.
We do. That we want them to get hit.
Like, we want to get that guy over there, but we can't.
So then maybe I don't go up there. Maybe I go 1, 2, and come over here with this guy, just so I can manipulate their stuff. Mm-hmm. And I won't peek at their deck yet. Okay. We'll end it there. So we're gonna get 4 cards. Let's see what happens here. So there's a bird card. There's a set sail. Mm-hmm. Do you want to set sail or no? No, I'll give you those 2. All right, so now they're gonna go. Let's see what they have here. So we've got a 9, a 7, and a 5. So they're firing the cannons first. So roll the die.
Here we go.
He has full health, so we're rolling the die. And we get
an 11.
So 11 gets bombed. He does 3 damage.
3 damage. And they have 1 shield.
So they're going to take 2 hits. The chieftain, he hit the chief, which is bad. And the chief has 8 health, so he's okay. Yeah. We can always go heal him at some point.
He's okay.
So they're done.
No bears were hurt in this attack.
Yeah. No bears have been hurt during the filming of this video. After this order, remove 2 damage from each bear in this group. And the group is the gear bears.
Which I don't think they have damage.
Just 1.
Oh, sorry, I can't see.
No damage. He's only got... So he's going to move 1 space forward, because the other gear bear's dead. But then they can move into cost, but he's not going to attack it. So he's there. Now the macaws are going to go.
So impatience, this is just going to stay out. The gear macaw attacks.
And his range is
His range is only 2. So
okay,
he's not,
so he's not attacking anybody. So he's just going to sit there.
But after this order, if the Tuataras have 4 damage or less, they lose a motivation.
Okay.
Because they're like, the turtle, he's okay.
So sad.
So sad.
All right, so these are going. This is impatience going to go, but that one strike stays.
Yeah.
Because they're motivated. They just keep striking. All right, so we've got a lot more to go here. I want to scout.
Okay.
So I'll scout with, I guess, the safe haven card. Because I'm here. So let's see what these bears are going to do. The bears, each gear bear is going to attack.
Okay.
So he is going to hit the macaws.
Yeah. Now, is he going to hit both of them because they're both in that
just
square?
One. We just have to pick one. Yeah.
Okay.
We can roll a die, and whatever symbol comes up, that's who he hits.
Okay.
And they're defended, so but we could beat the macaws a bit. They need to. They need to feel some of this pain.
Down.
Yeah, they do need a beat down. So we're going to let that happen. That's cool. We know they're going to attack as well, but
he's going to attack.
Oh, he's going to attack. No.
Yeah.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, because it's the same one that was here last time.
Okay.
But they are going to lose motivation because the turtle isn't damaged.
Right.
So that's cool.
All right, so we'll let that happen. So that's a lot of good stuff here.
A lot of good stuff's happening.
Yeah. I could go to the turtle and hurt him.
Don't hurt him too much.
Just 2. I hurt him for 2.
What's that going to do, though?
I mean, it'll make him hurt, and I think
I don't think that's worth it.
His cannon fire, when he's hurt, he doesn't fire the cannons. He heals up.
No, we want him to fire the cannons.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want me to scout something? What card? Are those all the cards you have?
Yeah, that's it. I don't know if we want that yet.
Well, you want what?
To scout yet.
Okay, I can just save these.
Yeah, save them and let's
see what happens.
I want to see where this goes.
Okay.
This next activation.
Oh wait, let's grab our cards first.
Oh, yeah.
We always forget to do that.
2, 3, 4. All right, so we've got a bird card. Here, you're going to get your own very own set sail.
My very own.
There you go. All right, so we are activating. He's firing the cannons again.
Oh.
Roll the dice. 8. That is up top. So he's going to do.
Well, they're taking a beating.
So roll the dice to see which one gets hit. And it's the gear. No gear, so roll it again. It's the star guy. So he has 1 shield. He's going to take 2 damage. The star guy.
Is that this guy?
That's this guy.
The soldier, right?
Yep. And then, if the bears they did not receive, so they're still good. And we're going to do this one, roar. After this order, if there's more than one call within a space, okay, so strike. Each gear bear attacks. So he's going to attack for 3. The weak macaw, so he's going to kill him actually.
Oh, okay.
That's how that works. So he's dead.
Uh-huh.
They're going to lose morale, the macaws, and we're going to get another horror card in our deck. And then after this order, if there is 1 or more macaws within 1 space, and there is, the macaws lose a morale. So they lose another one. That's actually a good event.
Yeah.
That helped us out a lot. And then what do they do?
After this order, draw a second right half and resolve it immediately. If both right halves have the same group, lose a motivation. So we do this one first, and then we do this one, I guess. Right? Oh, after this order. Sorry. So, gear macaws attacking. Nothing's happening, but the turtles still have less than 4 health, so they're going to lose motivation. Okay, this is Stars. Macaw places a fortification on his face.
Which is irrelevant. It's not going to do anything now. Because the round's over.
Because it's going to go over. It's going to go
so that's it. Discard all of it.
And they are not the same.
Yep.
So they're not going to lose anymore.
No motivation loss. All right, so that actually worked out by letting that transpire. So now we have to try to figure out
what's
happening. Well, what's happening next? If we can get the bears in. So maybe I'll reveal a card.
Okay. Who do you want to reveal? The bears, maybe?
The bears.
The bears.
Yeah, you're not in the bears. You're in the macaw space. Actually, you're not in anybody's space.
I'm not in anybody's space, so I gotta go somewhere.
Yeah.
I may use my set sail because that lets me move and draw a card. Do you want me to move into the macaws?
Yeah, because I can scout the bears.
Okay. Move up here.
And draw?
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll switch you.
That's
yours. This one?
What is it?
Oh, this hits me first. Misinformation. If an army is nearby, it is, shuffle its order decks, leaving any face-up cards face up.
Okay, so we'll just shuffle its orders. No big deal. We haven't really seeded these decks.
That'd be bad if you had already been peeking at things, then
and manipulating stuff.
Now except we don't play this game right, so strategy wise. All right, so we do what we can. We do the best we can, right? All right, so I will. So I'll do this. I'll peek here. Do you want to see what they're going to do to fight?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Fortify. So we stars.
So they're not attacking.
Yeah.
They're just putting shielding up on the star.
I can get rid of that if you want.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily want them to attack yet, right?
Okay.
Or maybe we do. Maybe we want them to kill another bear.
Kind of do.
Yeah.
I mean, I have the false order, which flips the bottommost card face up. You know? Or not, since I'm the cat. Or I can give speed to an adjacent army, or a nearby army, rather.
Okay.
What do you want to do? You got a lot of cards?
I don't know. I'm just looking how did that macaw get up there?
He moved forward and then moved forward again before this bear moved forward.
Really? Did he really move? I don't remember getting any macaw move cards.
No, he moved. I think.
I don't think he moved.
Well, how did he get there then?
That's my question.
No, I'm pretty sure he moved up there.
Let's see. Okay, we figured out what happened. So instead of you moving you move the macaw. So you were here.
Oops. Sorry.
So if you're going to move, you're going to have to move.
All right, well, I'll just pay 2 boots to make it right.
Yeah, move back to a space with the macaw. Here. Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah. I'm like, the macaws don't have move orders.
It just messes with your head though, because you're thinking about what the animal factions need to do, and it's almost like you're doing their things,
right?
But then you're not.
Correct. So, all right. Well, let's do our actions, right? So you were trying to peek now.
Is that what I was doing?
That's why you went to the macaws, right?
Yeah.
Well, you did. You peeked.
I did. I peeked at that already. So these are done.
So we'll finish your turn up.
Okay.
I'll peek at this guy here. Let's see what they're doing. Each star bear moves 1 space forward. All right, that's actually good. Well, hold on, not yet. Bears can move into macaw space to do the immediate attack. So we want to get them up into this range because we want the cannons to attack them. So that's actually good.
So what's Turtle doing?
I'll go find out. So I'm going to move to the... No. Well, I can't do that. I'll have to do this. I'll move down to...
the anchor.
That's only a 1 move. I can do 2 moves here.
I could just give this to you.
You can actually show them how that works. So
it goes like this.
Yep. So I get this card with that little point. So she basically just gives it up to me, and I play that. Oh, we can't. You have to be in my space.
Oh, that's right.
I'll play these 2. I'll do a move, and then a second move and draw a card to go here.
Okay.
And then I'll play this set sail to get over to here, and then I'll play a peek to look at what he's doing.
Okay.
And he's going to attack. He only has a range of 2. So he only really hits what's out on the shore here. Right?
Yeah, I don't love that.
He's just defending the ship. So if they were coming out to hit him.
No, it is what it is.
I wish we could manipulate that card.
I wish we could, but we can't.
We don't have any cards to do that, which stinks.
Nope.
Because I spent all my other cards doing that.
Yep.
Which was kind of dumb. I should have kept... Yeah, I should have kept this one instead of using it to move.
But you had to move.
But I could have moved with this one.
Oh, okay. I'll let you switch it.
All right, let's do that. And this one actually gives me an extra card draw anyway.
Okay, good.
So what this one does is move any 1 or 2 cards from any nearby army's deck to any other position in the deck. So I can actually move this one to the bottom and hope that that one is what I want.
Cool.
So let's let them go now.
Let's let it happen.
Fire the cannon. Perfect. That's what we wanted. All right, so that's a 9. That's happening first.
This is a 4 and a 7. Okay.
All right, so he's going to roll the die. He's going to fire his cannon again. So hopefully it's a 3 or a 4.
It's an
8. Roll it again because I am on the space. We can roll it again.
Oh, really? Okay.
Because we're manipulating it.
12.
That's a 12. Man, he just hit the chief again.
The 12 is this guy.
No, it's not.
Oh, the 12. I'm looking at the gear. There's too much overlapping information.
Yes.
Okay.
So we got a 7 here. So the bears, after this order, remove 2 damage from each bear in this group. And the group is the stars, which doesn't matter. They're each going to charge 1 space forward.
Yep. They're not going to attack.
Now, only if they moved with the macaws. And the macaws...
it's the same thing. After this order, draw a second right half. So,
oh, wow.
So we're looking at star macaws are going to place a fortification.
So he's going to fortify.
Which again would have made sense if you did that before, but that's good.
But it was.
And then the second half. Oh.
Each star macaw
attacks.
So he's got a range of 1, 2. So he's going to.
Oh, he's this guy.
Commander.
He hits for 3.
Right. So roll the die. Let's see which bear he hits because there's 2 in range
2
that are tied. So he's got the gear. So he's going to hit the gear bear for 3.
For 3.
Yeah, and the gear bear has 5 health. Okay. So he's hurt.
Now, these 2 cards both pertain to the star macaws. The same group, so macaws are actually going to lose
See, we got the macaws almost on the fence now, which is good. They're up against the ropes.
Yeah.
So now we go again, but we have like no cards. Oh, we didn't get our 4 cards before we activated.
No,
them,
we always do that.
Yeah, it's really hard to remember to do.
Because it's like it's a refresh thing, it feels like. Yep. So it's weird to do it. Yeah.
You can have that one.
All right.
Okay.
Huh. Oh, see, this one lets you move units. So I can move 2 nearby units 1 space backward.
So you can push them back.
Yeah.
Now they're all facing a specific direction. They're both all facing inwards, and that's important because you move them backwards, they have to go back. When they move forward, they go forward. Yeah. They don't turn.
Right.
At least not in this scenario.
But this card will also let me peek.
Peek twice.
You want me to do that?
Yeah, let's see what the macaws are doing. Right?
Sure.
What are they up to?
All right. After this order, if this order is right, is strike. It's not. It's going to be this guy taking 1 step forward.
Oh, so he's going to fly.
Yeah, he's flying
towards the ship.
The macaw ranger can move to impassable terrain. But that's not.
It's telling you because it's impassable because he flies.
He flies.
He's the only one who can go out there. That's why when he turtles up and defends, he's attacking this ranger because the ranger's the only one who can get out there and put a hurt on the pirate ship.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Which is good. We want that to get into range. So I think we're
just
in
let
a
it
good.
play out.
Yeah, because they're not attacking.
Yeah. Here, take this so I don't keep it.
So I think we let them attack.
Okay.
Let's let them resolve, right? So we'll take our 4 cards. We'll get ready for the next, because I think we can do some manipulation the next one, because we want them to get nice and close.
Let me ask you a question. I paid with that strategic retreat, but do you want me to keep that and pay with these 2?
Why?
So that I have that move card.
So you can move them backwards?
Yeah, because if we need to move them, I'd like to have that ability.
All right, well, here's 2 more.
Okay. All right.
And put them so people can see what you
Oh, sorry.
If you're not hiding it.
Sorry, everybody.
She's playing for herself.
There.
So we're going to let them resolve and see what happens, right? Okay. So fire the cannons again. It's a 9. This is actually good. So roll the die.
6, but this is a 9.9.
This is 9.8. Oh, wow. Well, that's actually not bad because he's just going to move 1 space forward.
And that's it, actually.
And not attack. Yep. So that's done. So
fire cannons.
Cannon's going to fire. So roll the die. It's a 10.
It's a 10. Whoops.
Oh, we don't want the 10.
It's this.
We don't want that. So roll it again.
Why don't we want that?
Because we want it to hit the bears. Yeah, you did. You pushed them over. Roll it again because we want him to hit bears with this cannon.
Oh.
Because that reduces the bears' morale. 5.
5.
1, 2, dang, it doesn't. So
roll it again.
He's going to take 2 damage up here.
This guy.
Yep.
2, right? Because
he's got defense. Okay. Yep.
All right.
So we've got to get the bears to lose morale, not the macaws at this point.
Yeah. Each bear in this group gains.
Yeah. 2 shields for this round. If the right half of this order is cover and it's not, then they would lose morale, which is a shame because that would have been good. Yeah. Each star bear attacks.
That's not good.
So, wow, yeah, this is really bad.
All right.
So
star bears.
Star bear is going to.
Yeah, they're gonna just annihilate this guy. So he'll probably attack first, right?
Yep.
So he'll attack him.
3 damage. He's
3 damage. He's dead.
All right. So that circle bird is dead.
Circle bird.
Their morale goes down again. Yep. We get another horror card.
And now this guy attacks.
He's got a range of what? He's the chief. He's got a range of 2.
Now.
Nobody's in range.
Nobody's in range. But would he have attacked him? Actually,
it does.
It matters because then he would have attacked one of these guys.
That's
right?
true.
Doesn't that make more sense?
Mm-hmm. And he would have actually attacked.
Because he would have attacked maybe him.
He would attack him now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to get 2 more damage on him.
Because he's weakest.
Yep.
Right.
Actually, 2 more damage. That shield should be gone.
3, 4. Why?
Because that was from a previous round. They don't last.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. All right. So he's not dead yet. He's got 8.
He's just 2 more hits.
Yeah, if he dies, we lose.
Okay.
So we have to get over there and heal him, actually.
Yeah.
This round.
Okay.
So these all come off.
I actually have 2 of these strategic retreats, too.
You do?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I know. I was just making sure I still had cards there.
All right. So what do you want to do?
Fight some bears. So this is give up to 2 damage to a nearby unit. So I could like kill a bear. I could just walk over there and kill him.
You could.
Do you want me to?
No, it cannot reduce him below 1 health. You can't kill him.
Oh, that's true.
We're not allowed to kill anybody.
I can hurt him.
But hurting them is not gonna get, like, us hurting them isn't gonna do it, right?
Yeah, but how else are we gonna reduce their morale though?
Well, we have to.
Do you want me to peek at these two?
I'll do this. I'm going to play this card and flip the topmost card of any deck. So
Okay.
what do you want to see? You can't.
I want to see bears.
Well, you're not there, so you can't
I
do
can
it.
move there and do it, is what I'm saying.
So we'll say this. Charge. Each bear moves 1 space forward.
Okay.
Wow, so they're going to move in and kill the macaw. So they're actually...
But they're not going to make it.
Yeah, he is going to get in there. Well, they're going to be really
They're going to
close.
be close, yeah.
And they're going to gain morale for getting in that fortress.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Which is not
That's
what we
not
want.
good.
So you need to push them back.
So I can move them back.
Mm-hmm.
I can walk over there and...
And push him back at least.
Move him back,
so that
yeah.
they're not inside the fortress.
Okay. So I will take 2 steps.
Mm-hmm.
Not with the macaw,
No.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I will move 1 unit, 1 space back.
Mm-hmm.
Get back.
Yep. So now they're out of the way.
Yeah. You sure I shouldn't have damaged him first?
For what?
What?
No.
I could have.
You want to hurt everybody. If you want to hurt somebody, hurt the tortoise.
Why?
I think because he loses morale if he's hurt, I think.
Oh,
at
yeah.
some point.
Okay. I just know he heals himself, so.
All right, so I think I'm stuck on this island with this dude. Let's see what he's going to do.
Okay. Speak.
And we... All right, let's see. Actually, I'm going to use this one to do it.
Green.
Defend the ship. All right, so he's just going to attack. He's going to attack the ranger.
Yeah.
And then defend, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So let's let them...
Duke it out.
Yep. All right, so we have a 6, a 9, and a 4. So we'll do the 9. Each bear in this group gains 2 shields. If the right half of this order is cover and it's not, then each bear is going to move, each star bear is moving 1 forward. And that's it. So they're done. This guy is going to attack him. He's going to take 3 damage.
Out of 5.
Wow.
That's not
That is not a good card at all. And then,
Yeah, this is bad. They're going to lose morale for that. So after this order, if spaces with macaws have a total of at least 5 fortresses, they'll gain motivation. Otherwise, they lose motivation.
1, 2, they don't, and they have 2 fortresses.
Now, each circle macaw is going to attack. So he is going to attack him, kill him.
He kills him. Wow. Bears are demotivated.
Horror of War.
Another horror card. Excellent.
Down.
So we're going to gain 4 cards.
And then after this, they lose motivation.
Wow. So they're ripe. They're ripe to give up.
Yep, they're
The
good.
bears are getting close.
Yeah.
As well. They're
close.
So here's our motivation cards. This one goes to you. Fortify once as soon as you can. Discard this afterwards.
Okay.
So on your turn.
So I'm required to
you're
do
required
that
to do
as
that.
quickly as I can.
And the other one is panic attack. Goes to me. Roll the die 3 times. For each roll, move 1 space in the direction shown below. So he's just freaking out. So
But you can't.
7.
You're stuck on an island.
Oh yeah, I'm stuck. So that's actually good
Yeah.
timing for that. So
It's
that's
like no
fine.
wonder you're like having a panic attack on the
He's
island.
like, I can't move.
Yeah.
Here, you need cards.
That's
You
fine.
don't have any.
I'm good.
So, boom.
All
All
right,
right, so
cool.
we'll go
So
one
we're
more
good?
round.
Okay,
and
just
then
see where we're
we'll-
at.
And then we'll close it
Sounds
out
good.
here.
All right, so I will do my
Do these.
needful here. I'll fortify.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm here. Don't really want to fortify there, but this is like as soon as you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
we
you
go.
did. Defend the ship. Oh, that's that last one.
What do you want to do?
I'm going to use this carrier pigeon to draw a card. See what I can do.
Okay.
Eek, I don't know. I can't do anything. I'm kind of stuck here. I don't have a means to get off this island. So
yeah, you need that set sail. All right. Do you? I feel like I want to food poison these guys.
All right, which one? You like want to hurt one of them so bad? Which one?
I do. I don't know. Which one has the weaker health?
Well, go with the bear charger then.
Yeah.
Give him 2 damage.
Okay.
All right.
Here you go.
I'm done doing what I can do.
And I can flip the bottommost card from a nearby army's deck.
So you can do one of these too.
Place it on the top of the deck.
Well, they're all the bottom cards, so.
Oh. Well, that's kind of silly,
it's a waste
isn't it?
if
It's
you
a
do
waste.
that now. So let's
just flip.
Let's see what they do, and then go from there. So we have a 6 here. He's gonna.
Oh man.
He's gonna turtle up, but he's gonna attack him, and he's gonna actually kill him.
Oh no, this is bad. We're about to lose anyway.
Yep. So they lose him morale, and we get another horror.
Okay.
And then these guys are gonna go. So
star
at least
bears?
one bear in this group has damage. The star, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he loses 1. And for each damage, the bear gains a yeah, so he's going to have +2 attack.
Okay.
But then he's going to cover. Each star bear gains +2 shields.
Okay.
And they're not, are they attacking?
They are attacking.
Oh, they are. Wow. Yeah. So he's got +2 shields, +2 shields. They're not going to hurt these bears at all. So what do we have?
Oh, actually, they're not, because this is revoked. Do not resolve the right half of this order and lose a motivation.
Wow.
So we just beat down the macaws.
Yeah, macaws are about to quit.
They are done.
All right, so that doesn't matter. These all go away, and they're going to get new. So we would shuffle these decks and bring them back in. But I think we're gonna in there because we're kind of at a point where things are about to either win or lose.
Yeah.
And because we're only like 4 away from getting the bears down, we would just have to really keep the macaws alive.
Yeah.
Like go there, shield them.
Yeah, it's like healing them up now and hoping that you get those cards where you can heal them.
While the bears. And really try to get the bears to lose the last bit of their motivation.
So let's go talk
let's go talk. All right, there you have it. That was an almost fail. we're not quite failed yet.
Not quite.
Yep.
Taking a coffee break.
Exactly. So yeah, we're a little late to the party with getting this video out. Unfortunately, it was a misunderstanding on when this actually had to be out. But
yeah, that's okay though. So I'll be honest. Sometimes we like to get these out kind of mid-campaign because it pushes a little bit. Like if you've been on the fence about this one and you aren't really sure, hopefully this video gives you an idea of whether this is something you want to back. And I believe you have until the 21st of September to back it. So you still have some time to think about it, but yeah.
Yeah, so I think the game is going to end up with, and now we only got 2 scenarios, but I think the game is going to come out with at least 6.
Yeah, I think
scenarios, at least 6 different ones.
Yeah.
And there's a whole host of different animal creatures. It does come with a nice little insert, and I'll share that with you all, so you can just get kind of a peek at it. And it really is. It's set up in order to store all of the factions, all the components, plus keep your scenario decks separated. And
you can see the little example of what that, and all of this is probably on the Kickstarter page anyway.
Yeah, it's all. I'm sure it's all on the Kickstarter
I'm sure
page.
you can see it, but
so you can go check it out. So,
excuse me.
Yeah, if you're tired of the same old miniatures on a map and tactically battling each other in a very straightforward way, this is a nice way to shake up that whole genre of game. In that you're really just trying to influence the outcome of a battle. In really creative ways with their orders.
It's very indirect.
Yeah.
And you're so limited in and that's why I say it's so challenging because what you want to do, what you have been trained to do as a guys on a map board game person, right?
Yeah.
Is to, here's my cards, I'm going to do damage. I'm going to knock you down. And this is the opposite of that because your goal is not to eliminate either party, and also you're just trying to keep peace. Like that's the whole concept, and it's really neat, very challenging. You really have to rethink about how you strategize, and obviously we love co-op experiences, so it's nice that you have this kind of we're all sort of in this together.
And you're sharing resources, and you're trying to, as a team, get the best outcome, without it, without driving any of the factions to death, right? Is really what it is.
And I will say the other thing, and this is, if you watched our Dawn of the Peacemakers video, you can kind of see some of the differences between this version and that one. And one of the things I really like about this particular version is that it is all contained in this one spiral notebook type of thing. So instead of having like a bunch of components, like big map, all that sort of thing, you just flip the pages for the different scenarios, and there you have it.
Yeah,
so
I do love
cool.
the new use of these books
in
putting down the map and almost giving you a play mat area that can vary, every different scenario. So it keeps the table organized, in my opinion, and helps you with getting a game like this set up so quickly, because there's no hitting reference cards. It's all right here. Like there's all the stats on all the factions.
Well, and you have like tooltips.
Oh yeah,
like all over the board.
Yeah, which is really great. Yeah, and
so.
as each scenario gets more and more complex, adds new mechanics. Those little notes on the board remind you of what you can and can't do. Like, hey, adventurers and units cannot move onto these impassable terrain spaces. Okay, cool. Now we know. Like that's why I can't get off this pirate ship. You know what I mean? So really, really clear in the iconography, really clear in the rules. So pretty straightforward. Yeah. But I believe this is on GameFound.
Yes.
Actually.
Sorry.
So yeah, and the I think campaign ends in a week.
I think it ends the 21st.
Oh, a couple weeks. So you've got some time. So I tell you, go check it out. Especially if you're into this Dale of Merchants world. Yeah. With these little animal guys, it's really really thematic, and it really kind of, and they're cute in their own way, but they're battling it out, to the death.
Yeah. Well, maybe not quite.
Well, they are. We're trying not to get people to stop doing that, but.
Yeah,
but there you go.
Let us know, as always, in the comments below if you have any questions about our experience with the game. First of all, any questions about differences between the two, and then, of course, whether you are thinking of backing this one, whether you're planning on getting it, or if you're watching this in the future, if this is something that you have backed or you have acquired, and what your experience with the game has been. Yep, and as always, our demo was really just to give you a feel for what this game plays like and what it has to offer. It's not really meant to be a review of anything. It's just, here you go. Here's how the game plays based on what we've learned. Here are the components. Is this something that would fit in your collection? Something that you're interested in? If so, the link for the Kickstarter or the GameFound campaign is down below, and you can jump right over there and go check it out. Awesome. All right. So thanks for watching. We hope to see you next time. We'll see you.